Hello everyone, welcome to Road to Nowhere. Yeah, more like Bridge to Nowhere with Superman 64 draw distance. Yeah, in all honesty, it's a difficult level because the collapsing platforms. The beige platforms will not collapse. The purple ones will collapse after a while after you step on them, and the red platforms, they collapse as soon as you step on them. Which I guess is an indication by the fact that they're not even complete. You don't need precision platforming for this one. And these boar enemies, as far as I know, you can't kill them. The best strategy is just to jump over them when they're charging at you, like so. And the blue platforms are an angle, so you'll be sliding down. Extra life up there, which will probably help. It's not the hardest level out there, but it's kind of annoying. And, boar... But... yeah. Good thing there are lots of checkpoints. And it's kind of hard to know, like, where you are in level, because everything looks the same. See, I don't think you can jump on them or kill them at all. You just don't even think about it and just ignore them. They're very annoying, actually. And there we go, another taunt emblem. Just keep jumping. Crash must be a very skilled acrobat to be able to do a flip whenever he jumps. I couldn't do a flip when I jump if I tried. I don't think anyone I know could do that. Yeah. It's difficult, but it's video game logic. And you know, everyone knows video game logic. I would say Nintendo logic, but this is not a Nintendo game. So, Sugar Conroy's good old catchphrase, Nintendo logic, does not apply here. Yeah. In fact, I don't think that Naughty Dog has ever made a game on a Nintendo console. Unless Jack and Daxter saw a GameCube release, I can't think of anything. Actually, I think they're a particularly Sony-based developer. I don't think they're a subsidiary, but I don't know too much about them. Other than Crash and Last of Us and Jack of Daxter and Uncharted. And previously some games for I don't know. Oh yeah, this one's a bit annoying because there are going to be still crates bouncing up. And this is actually kind of an interesting use of TNT crates, or boxes. You can call them crates or boxes or whatever, because they're similar things. And you're just going to want to get out of there. Yay, lives. We found life. No, we found lives. Anyway. And just so you know, I actually think I was wrong about the password earlier. The super password appears if you've gotten a gem, which I have. And I'm pretty sure if you don't have any gems, it'll just be a normal size password. I'm not a huge fan of this part. The easiest way to do this is to stomp on the turtles and then use it as like a trampoline so you can get up there. And look, already here it's like preset. It's like your first instinct might be to spin away at them, but you're not going to want to do that. And there we go, end the level. Yeah. Okay, next level, I think it's a boss, but I'm not sure. Oh wait, no. Oh yeah, I know. I think I know. Oh wait, no. Never mind. I thought it was a different level. Which I'm not too fond of. But anyway, Boulder Dash. It's another boulder chase level. I like Indiana Jones. You know, when I see boulder chasing scenes like this, most people think of it as Crash Bandicoot or Indiana Jones. Yeah, like, yeah, it's, I think Indiana Jones when I see this, though. I mean, you know, it's a very famous Indiana Jones scene where he runs from the boulder. And you know, it's not that hard because the level design is sort of accustomed to just be simple jumps, so you can see what you're doing. I actually haven't commented on the music of this game yet. The music's okay. It's nothing too special, though. I mean, there are some tracks that are pretty nice, but, you know, there's not too much that stands out. I do like the main theme of this game. the dun 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 dun. Not really too much else in terms of soundtrack that really sticks out. You know, it's alright, but nothing special. Yeah, I think the later games have better soundtracks. Another emulator, for some reason, weird thing happened, I don't know. Not really too much else to say, though. You're just running from the boulder. Duh. Although, if I was running for a boulder, I think I'd try to, like, get out of its way, as opposed to Crash who just keeps running from it. You know, he'll do whatever he wants. He has his own free will. Actually, another thing that oh, he does not have free will. I'm controlling him. And wow, that's a lot of boxes. We missed 18. You know, I don't know. Like I remember, like one of the main units we were talking about in ethics classes was, do we have free will? Oh, I hate this level. Sunset Vista. It's so long and annoying. I don't like this level at all. But anyway, I guess speaking of the free will thing, I don't know if these characters actually have free will, because, you know, we were talking, there are people who, in this world, who, like, believe everything is determined, people believe we can, you know, do whatever we want for free, or some people believe, it's a little bit of both. I kind of believe we're free on our own, but are video game characters free, or, I mean, are we just, like, the ones controlling them? I have no idea why I am talking about this. I should probably be talking about the game. I really should. Because my, like, friend, when I, like, told him I wanted to try Let's Playing, he was like, you need to talk about the game. And, you know, I do my best in that regards, but, you know, sometimes I can't help but talk about something else. There's only so much you can talk about by yourself. And I don't like these sections at all, because of the pillars that come out. The pattern is so annoying. You didn't think it was bad in the last level, Lost City or something like that with this trip. Oh no, it's annoying this time. And I'm not a huge fan of it at all. And you got these platforms coming in and out. And, whoa, I cannot believe I survived that. That was pretty cool. And we got a checkpoint. And I guess this one's not that bad because it comes out in twos. Pretty soon when it's like individual, it gets really annoying. And this part, oh, I hate this part. You have to time it just right so you hop on the torch, but you can also avoid the bats. And it takes me forever. Actually, I do make it past it this part, but I'll die like right here or something like that. Or like right here. Just like I'll have to redo it and it takes me forever. Or not here, right here, I think. This one's annoying. Yeah, it's just confusing and annoying. And I like how Crash, when he's still, he like looks back and forth. It's like, well, what? I don't know. It's like he's paranoid. Like he's on the run from the law or something. He's looking back and forth from cops. Well, I mean, he is on the run from Cortex, so I don't know. I guess it kind of makes sense. And I actually made it that time too. It just gets harder for some reason. I guess when you die, it kind of throws everything. The bat cycles and the fire off sync and stuff like that. Because I will be in this level for a while. I think I spend the most time in this area, but I'm not too sure. It's a long level, don't get me wrong. And once again, I picked the wrong time to get over. You know. Again, this game, it's difficult, but it'd be more hard if you didn't have that many. If you had less lives. If it were harder to get lives. I don't know, like the original release of Sonic Lost World, where 100 rings would not give you an extra life. You had to find them. But I didn't play Sonic Lost World until it got patched, where that actually did, where you could get 100 rings and get an extra life. So I never really experienced it like that. I think it's a good game, by the way, in case you want to ask me my opinion. It's not terrible, you know, it's not the best, but I had fun with it. Yeah. Yeah, this always gets me. This is a really annoying part. I'm not a huge fan of it at all. It's annoying. And, whoa. And, yeah, you can also get burned like that. I'm pretty sure he'd just get, like, a mild burn on his leg, as opposed to being turned to ashes and destroyed. It's a little gruesome, don't you think? And once more, I fail. It's frustrating, I know. Okay. And once again, I get burned. Yeah, you can tell I don't really like this part that much. Anyway, I think I get it soon. And yeah, this is the point where I realize I shouldn't jump. But you need to jump just a little bit in order to get over there. Because if you don't jump at all, then you go into the water. And there you go. That's how you do it. Now for this guy, just wait for him to go there, jump, and bada bing, bada bang, bada boom, you've got him. As for this pattern, you just wait in the center. This is a pretty simple pattern, and I don't know why I had so much trouble on it. And finally, a checkpoint box, so I don't have to do that miserable section again. And for a level called Sunset Vista, there's not really a whole lot of sunsets that I can see. Another thing about this level is just the V in Vista. I always thought it looked like a U, so I always called this level Sunset Vista. I always thought Vista is some fancy term I never heard of, but no, it's Sunset Vista. That's what the level's actually called. I don't even think Vista is a word. There's not really much back there, except for like a box or something like that. And seesaw platforms, another checkpoint box back there. Not a huge fan of this part either. It's a bit odd in terms of timing. You'd think it's gonna go away, but it doesn't. It's a bit odd. And this part's a bit annoying. The platform. Yeah, the platform. And yeah, I keep thinking here that that thing is just gonna go disappear, but it doesn't. And I get burned. And at this point, I think like, what if the game's broken? But no, it disappears eventually. But come on, disappear, please. I need to go on. I need to continue. Thank you. That's what I was like, I think. Oh, it's a bit confusing. And now I have to wait again. Or I could get burned. That works too. Burned. What is, like, the slang term burned even mean? I think it's like when you're offended or something like that. I don't know. I'm not really big on pop culture, and everyone in my biology class makes fun of me for that. Even my teacher. He's awesome though. When he insults you, he's doing you a favor. Wow. When he insults you, he's doing you a favor. Why did I say that? That came out so wrong. Let me try and reword that. When he insults you, it's, funny? Yeah, when he insults you, it's funny. Yeah. Okay, enough about this, but bottom line is I don't know a lot about pop culture and terms like that, because I'm very inept when it comes to that stuff and very uncultured. I am very uncultured in terms of, like, American, what we are. I don't have a Facebook or Twitter because I think they're evil. I know they're part of our lives now, and I just have to accept it, but I don't like them. It's like they suck your life away. And I guess you could say the same thing about YouTube, but I don't know. It's just, I find people spend the most time on Facebook and Twitter, and now we get a neocortex emblem. There are also neocortex special stages. From first appearance are the same as the Nitrous Brio ones, but I think they're harder. I've never beaten one, so I can't really tell you myself. They probably just give gems, something like that. And I guess you can say that's sort of the sunset, but on the world map it's not a sunset. Yeah, if you couldn't already tell, I don't like this level. It's way too long. In this one, you just gotta run. There's not really any patterns, you just run. Or in Crash's case, jog. And there we go. And here you gotta make it across before the platforms all recede in or whatever. And another Tana emblem. And right here is where you gotta go under those. Got a lot of one from that one actually. Pretty nice. And this part's annoying because you gotta jump on the spinning platforms. And the level is still going on. I feel like it should have been like 2 levels. Very long. And the final neocortex logo. Let's get a look at what the neocortex bonus stage is like. It's like a dungeon. Yeah, I spun right into the TNT box and he got blown up. And then fell into a bottomless pit. That's gotta hurt. You know, speaking of that, it's just like whenever I punch an enemy in a game and that enemy just like falls off a cliff, I always feel bad for him. It's like not only is he badly hurt, but he's like falling off a cliff. It's like say in like Mario 64 or something, if I punch, or like the DS version of Mario 64, where like when you punch the Goomba, it like turns a different color and it looks sad. It's like it falls off the cliff and it's just like I feel sorry for that guy. I don't know. And another Tana bonus room. It's not evil, and I can go to beats. It's a lot easier. And no. At this point, I'm just getting out of there. Whoa. How was that thing? I was just like running straight away from the explosion. That was pretty cool. I think the level's almost over by now. Should be. This is a very long level. And oh, guess not. Yeah, it's a bit annoying. And there we go. I think here's where you need to jump, yeah. It's a 3-way platform, circle, trio, whatever thing. So, can I get up there? Is it gonna let me? Yes, it will let me, as you just saw right there. And another jump, thank you. I imagine 100%ing this level is a very hard, annoying task. And these platforms go in and out like almost as fast as like the really fast beat block platforms in Mario Galaxy 2 and 3D World. And the last level of Mario 3D World loves those. So like you need to bring the Tanuki suit for that level or else you're not going anywhere. And there we go, we finally reached the end of Sunset Vista. Seriously, like 75% of this video has been Sunset Vista. Or I don't know, maybe less. You can check if you want. Koala Kong. Not a huge fan of this boss. I guess this is the lost 50th member of the Donkey Kong family. Of the Kong family. How many Kongs were there? Well, let's see. Donkey, Diddy, Dixie, Cranky, Funky, Lanky, Chunky, Tiny. Am I forgetting anyone? Candy. I think that's everyone, actually. But anyway, how this boss works is you need to avoid the rocks it throws at you. And then eventually, when one of the rocks lands, you'll know that when he starts walking at you. Then you just spin that at him, and if it doesn't hit the minecart, it will damage him. This boss can be a bit annoying. Especially mostly because of the TNT boxes. And if the rocks go in the mine carts. And that can happen also. The TNT boxes. You know, when Aku Aku goes away that last time, it sounds like he's saying, money, 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 Kind of like Mr. Krabs. He's like, money, 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 money. I don't know, like, listen to that the next time I get hit. It's like, listen to it. Doesn't it sound like that? Anyway. Yeah, like, listen. Didn't it sound like money, money, money? I kind of thought it did. Or did. I really can't talk very well when I'm not with a script for this long. I begin to stutter and, you know, say words in really bad ways. Like, kind of mess up. It's really annoying. And there, you just hit him, and there you go. Yeah, see, it sounds like it. And I wasn't talking there, so you can more accurately hear it. This boss, it's not too bad, but it can be pretty annoying for first-time players like myself. It was pretty annoying my first time. Actually, my first time didn't know that you could just spin to the boulders he throws at you now and just destroy them, so I just was like jumping all over the place to avoid them my first time. And that should have killed me. And there we go. And you gotta watch out because some of these TNT boxes will just spawn right on top of you like that. And it's frustrating. Whoa, like that. And I accidentally spun into it thinking that was, or because of a reflex. Yeah. Well, I almost spun into that one too. Yeah, as you can tell, I'm not that great at this boss. Not a huge fan of the bosses in this game and all. They're not really that great. But, you know. They're, you know. They could be better. Just saying. And, you know, it's just a waiting game. The boss in the later installments are better. And how did that hit the minecart? Anyway, let's try that again, shall we? Only this time with less fail, because I'm pretty sure I can do this round. Minor pass and boom. You know, it's all the same stuff. There's not really much left for me to say. Yeah, look. See? I'm convinced it sounds like money, money, money. But what is kind of odd is that later characters in the series will be voiced by Clancy Brown, who voices Mr. Krabs. Odd coincidence, eh? And I actually think Tom Kenny, the voice actor of SpongeBob, once voiced Spyro the Dragon 2, I believe. I don't know why SpongeBob has these connections with these PlayStation series, but anyway, that's the end of that boss and the end of this part. So next time we tackle the third island. See you guys then.